Okay, Google, switch the music room on.
Okay, turning on the music room.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the world of home tech with me, your host Paul Hibbert, and welcome to me doing that. That was Google Home finally controlling the Broadlink RM Pro. Broadlink have been on a mission across the globe for the last year to piss everybody off one person at a time. First of all, they released an Alexa skill that would only operate in America, which pissed off the English and everyone in Europe. And then they decided that that skill was only going to be able to control infrared devices, not RF devices, which pissed everyone off in America. And now they've decided to come after the Google Home market and piss all you guys off too. So now they've decided to release a skill for the Google Home, which can only control RF. So that is an Alexa skill that can only control infrared and a Google Home skill that can only control RF. If you own both, now you can control everything in the most pathetic way possible. But it is still a good step forwards, because this means that Google Home owners no longer have to spend loads of money on all the expensive products like light bulbs and plug sockets from Philips and Wemo and all the other companies that are trying to bleed you dry. Now you can buy real cheap RF devices and control them with your RM Pro using your Google Home. Here is how. So this is super easy to do. All you've got to do is open up the IHC app. So this is Broadlink's app for controlling devices via the Broadlink RM Pro, or in fact the Blackbean. This tutorial is relevant for either one. I've already installed my Broadlink RM Pro, so I'm going to open it up. And then we're going to choose the type of device. So Broadlink, in their infinite wisdom, have decided, let's not bother with TVs, let's just make lamps. So the only thing in here you can control is a lamp. Now, the trick here is that you can actually control infrared signals by teaching the lamp infrared signals instead of RF if you want to. So you could actually rename this as TV, or projector, or AV receiver, or whatever you want it to be, and it will in fact learn whatever frequency you poke at it. So if you poke an infrared frequency at it, it will learn it. If you poke an RF frequency, it will learn it. Don't know where I'm saying poke for, that doesn't make any sense. So I'm not going to control a TV, I'm actually going to teach it the RF frequency that happens to be trained to all of my plug sockets in my music room. So this is going to be my music room on-off. And whatever you type here is what Google Home will be listening for. So I'm going to call it music room and press done. And now it wants to start learning frequencies. So I need to press the on button on my remote control to teach it the on RF frequency. And you can see there that says learned success. So if I now press the button on, it sends the frequency and everything is doing what it's supposed to do. So I'm going to say, yes, it learned that. It's now asking me if I want to learn a dimmer button. I only have on and off, so I'm not going to teach it a dimmer. I'm going to say skip. I'll say skip again. I don't have a brighter button, so skip and skip again. And now it wants to learn the off button, so I'm going to press the off button. And you can see that says learn success, and when I press the off button, it switches my music room off. So yes, it has taped the button correctly. So I'm going to say yes, and now it's asking me if I want to retrain brighter and dimmer. Those buttons don't exist, so I'm going to say no prompt, because I don't want to be asked over and over again every time I open this application. I personally will never open this application again, because I will use Google Home to control everything from now on. So we're going to come out of this application. IHC now has a music room remote, and that music room remote can turn on and off. Great. Now we open up the Google Home app. Go to this button here, top menu button, home control, and then plus, and we're searching for the Broadlink skill, which is there. And all we have to do is authenticate our Broadlink account. So I'm going to press next. It's already got my details in there because I've programmed them in before. You'll just have to put in your username and password for the account you signed up with when you first launched IHC. So now I'm going to press sign in. And it's linking my Broadlink account and finding my devices. If it doesn't find music room, I'll be upset. It has indeed found music room, and now I can say, okay, Google, switch the music room off.
There you go, turning off the music room.
Woohoo! That's it, my music room is off. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you program up Google Home to control your Broadlink RM Pro. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see some more of this guy, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to help support my channel, there are links in the description to help do that too via either PayPal or Patreon, whichever's your poison. I'll see you next time. Did I say too many times? I feel like I said too many times. Why am I here? It's the middle of the week. I am supposed to be making another video, Broadlink. Stop making everything different every 10 seconds. I would like to not release videos in the middle of the week. Thank you, goodbye.